Welcome, guys. It's
Yes.
a very different video.
We decided to talk about some modern tech trends.
Yes, it's a new decade, and we wanted to talk about the shit trends that the decade brought. The
Now,
old decade.
granted, there's a lot of great tech out there.
Yes.
You know, a lot of fast computers, awesome smartphones, but there's also some stuff that is not really, that's not necessary. They could change all of
Yes.
this, we say. So it's
Yes.
our opinions, so don't flame us, please.
Yeah, you can talk. We can discuss things.
Sure, we can. Wait, I'll
But don't
just
flame.
move the monitor a bit away
Yeah.
from you.
So what's the first topic?
The
What does
first
the
topic.
PC say?
It says unupgradable and unrepairable laptops.
Looking at you, Apple.
Specifically because I think they kind of started this
started
trend.
the trend,
yeah.
yeah.
Now Apple are not alone anymore. More and
No,
more
they
companies
aren't, yeah.
are unfortunately
Doing this.
soldering the RAM in. It's like standard now.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
Or CPU. Find me a computer, a laptop which still has a socketed CPU.
I couldn't. There are
Like-
not a lot.
No.
Are there even some?
There are surely I think some that are still socketed, but the most are surely
Yeah,
not.
the most aren't for sure. Yeah.
And the problem is, the processor honestly doesn't really matter that
Yeah.
much, but the RAM.
The RAM. Yeah.
Like if you have 4 gigabytes of RAM,
You shit out of luck.
yeah, you have 4 forever,
Yeah. That,
and it's mostly found in laptops
Yes.
because, yeah. But also in desktops, I'm thinking of the Mac Mini, for example, from 2014. They solder in the RAM. So if you have 4 or 8 and you need more,
well, too bad for you.
buy a new machine or swap the motherboard out.
Or if you look at Apple, yeah, you want more RAM? Pay us the double of a normal RAM price.
And also, mate, I think you got a good point there. I think that's also partly why they do it. They
Yeah.
say, you want more RAM or you're gonna pay.
Yeah, because they know that you normally wouldn't pay so much for RAM.
Yeah, and this sucks, guys.
Yes, this sucks.
There is no excuse for
Yeah,
that.
we can really stop with that already.
Yeah, it sucks really.
Yeah, because it's easy for those companies to build it in. It's not
Yeah,
because this is so thin. you can do it,
The
you
RAM
can make
stick
it.
is like this.
Yeah, the RAM stick takes so much place.
The next one is
Looking at you, Apple, especially now.
especially. Now you remember just right now we unboxed an Eastwood vintage PC, and it had an awesome keyboard. But this one isn't as
No,
awesome.
but it's
but
also.
do you see what happened in 2016 when Apple released their MacBook? Or no, it's even 2015.
2015, yeah.
They made like a millimeter
Yeah, there
travel.
was no travel at all. It was like hitting.
Yeah, it was about like you're typing on a table.
If you're a fast ride, you could break your finger.
No, for serious.
Yeah.
What's the biggest problem with that, mate?
Yeah, it's just annoying to write on. It's not pleasant. It's horrible, and you always mistype because like.
No, yeah, or you have, like, for me the problem is a friend of mine has a shit MacBook
No, okay.
and
a MacBook.
a MacBook,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
and we had to code on it, and I was not sure if I pressed like a certain key, like you know what I mean, like
Yeah,
I
because,
typed like did I really not did I get it, because when I type on this or
You
this
feel it,
I
yeah.
know I pressed
Yeah.
it. So yeah,
Yeah,
leave out stuff and
they had this for a long time. They tried to fix it then with all the revisions, and it was horrible with all the errors that
yeah.
and like problems that the keyboard had.
But yeah,
Aside from being shit, it also
yeah.
had a lot of problems.
that's what the next thing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
at least make it reliable. But
But they're going back now.
they're
on
going
this.
back, and the keyboard is not super awesome, especially not when you're used to like good keyboards like
Yeah.
from Lenovo's or my mechanical keyboard, and I'm so
Yeah.
spoiled by these. But they're going back, which is fine.
Yeah,
So
exactly. So no, stop this.
stop this. It's annoying for the user.
Yeah.
If you're especially if you're a writer, like you really sit on Word like
Yeah.
every day. I think this gets on your nerves.
It was also so awesome to see like with Apple all the Apple fan sheep accounts on YouTube being like, yeah, but it's fine. No, it isn't.
No,
No,
there's no
it isn't.
excuse. So guys, that is our rant on keyboards.
The foldables.
This is not a mistake.
No, because Bled is stupid.
Yeah, if
And
you're
still-
Austria or Bavarian, you're probably gonna laugh. You understand? No, what this means is, foldables are
New trend right now.
the latest hot shit.
Hot shit, this shit.
Like
Really
if
shit.
you watch the latest videos from The Verge, like it's all about foldable laptops and foldable this and foldable that. Tell me, mate,
Yes, mate.
what do I gain more when I have a foldable laptop that folds up like this? What do I gain more?
I didn't even know, by the way, that these exist. Because
Until I
remember
showed you, right?
A little history lesson. We both were in the library once when we were young, and we were joking.
Yes.
We even have this clip still. I was holding a book and pretending, oh, I have a touch screen keyboard. It was so ridiculous to us. We made a joke about it. It exists now.
Yeah, it's like this Dell. You
Yes,
know
the
what,
Dell,
what I showed you? They have this big screen which folds, and then they like shove a touch screen.
Yes.
Like you have the touch screen keyboard like on an iPad now on the laptop, and it makes that you're not gaining anything because you have the keyboard there
Yeah, it's so
where the
ridiculous.
screen is.
That's ridiculous.
And then you can still have the real keyboard, so you put the keyboard over the machine.
That's
so
so
you
stupid, yeah. No, and again, I watched the video. It was like, it's just two screens.
yeah, there are two screens.
They bend, and you have like...
Or there's also just one which really, folds.
And do you remember, like, if you look at the MacBook Air, for example, the old one, also the new one, like, it perfectly fits together when you close
Perfect.
it. On those ones, you have like a gap where you can put your sandwich in if you want to take it with you.
And they say, oh, it's a feature, you
Yeah,
can put this.
You can put the keyboard in. Are you
What a
shitting me?
feature!
What is this bullshit? It's like with the Galaxy Fold, where like this.
It's a
please-
not like
please
this
insert-
big.
Please insert the pic of
I will,
the
yeah.
front display. I mean, it's ridiculous that they even came out and showed this without laughing.
And they are serious about it.
I mean, I can't, and people don't even address this. I mean, some do, but it's just shit.
No, but what I find the most fun about this is how the reviewers all say, oh, I can just be so more productive
That's so
because I have the one page here and the rest is down there. Like, I am working on, like, for example, a big project on my widescreen monitor. Like, I wouldn't want to have like a web page where I have some commands I'm looking up like down there, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, exactly.
But
yeah.
this is what they say. It's so great.
That's so great. I mean, you just can tell that the technology just isn't there yet. It isn't. I mean, look at all the compromises with the Galaxy Fold.
It's a big compromise, yeah. And it's probably expensive, and
It is.
it probably breaks very fast.
I mean, what does this laptop actually cost, by the way?
Oh, it's only a prototype, so I didn't.
Okay. I thought it would come out.
But yeah, I mean,
I mean, alone that they did a prototype of it. But
it's just you don't need to you don't need to reinvent the wheel.
yeah,
A laptop is fine as it is. You
Yeah.
know, you can add a touch screen. It's fine.
yes, make it faster.
Faster, make a great keyboard, a nice trackpad, make the trackpad bigger and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But keep the keyboard. I mean,
Exactly.
but yeah, foldables.
Yeah, no, and another thing, like foldable phones.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
also like the
It's the
new
next
hot
big
shit.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, guys, everyone who says that the Galaxy Fold is the future, no, it really isn't. Who would you honestly because what I love about this is all the YouTubers that flamed Apple for the €1,000 phone.
They say it's fine.
Yeah, now it's just $2,000 bucks.
Just-
It's so fine.
Or I find it kind of cool, the one the Motorola did. I mean, it's
Yeah, I mean,
kind of a
that's-
gimmick,
Yeah, it's a gimmick,
but
it's nice.
it's
yeah.
nice,
It looks nice.
but
yeah.
it's like nothing more than a foldable screen with the old like
Exactly,
dials
yeah.
just showing in the
It's
screen.
it's pandering to a retro feeling.
Yeah,
It's nice, but nobody needs it.
no, nobody needs it for sure. And I also find these phones funny, those foldable phones that do not have a screen on the outside. You know, there's like one company which doesn't make a screen on the outside when you fold it close. So
Really?
you
Isn't
have
that
to
also
fold it up.
Huawei?
Maybe it's Huawei, but it's like, what is the point then? I mean, when I need to fold it up, like the small form factor, like
No.
is gone.
Huawei has it even worse. You have the display on the outside.
Yes. So what I say, the technology is interesting.
Sure.
It's cool and new
Yes.
and hot,
But it doesn't need to be.
but it is just a big compromise.
By the way, on the last IFA, right? They showed hold your horse, man. They showed foldable TVs, like they fold in.
And why?
Yeah, look, here's the thing. they said, movies have a different format than like other videos, and then like it folds to the display size, so if you have like a 60-inch display, it folds down to, so that you don't have any black bars.
That is so necessary.
Yeah, and if you don't need it, it folds back.
I mean, it's...
Why? Nobody needs it.
It's same as this phone, which has the camera like coming out just so you have the OR screen, just with the motor it comes out.
It's exactly like that.
Yeah.
They don't have the solution yet fully. They just do some gimmicky shit to make it work.
Yeah.
So yeah,
foldables.
Yeah, don't get us wrong. Galaxy Fold, cool from technology, but it's just, who buys a phone for $2,000? Honestly,
it's just
no way. It's even more than 2,000.
2,400, I think.
Oh.
It's a controversial topic, you know. It's a great, innovative, maybe not,
sure.
but I mean, what's so innovative about it? I mean, what are the real gains when you fold the screen up? Just other than smaller form factor.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, tell me, guys,
Yeah.
what is it? Also for developers, it's always a pain in the ass to make apps for, you know,
Sure,
because
you
it's
have all the
always,
different
now it's
sizes.
bigger, and well.
Yeah.
So that's foldables for you. Now we come back to a more technical topic. When you work on laptops a lot, and when you install Windows a lot, because a lot of, for example, my friends have got these old crappy laptops and Windows crashes and I need to reinstall. What does, for example, Sony do?
The best laptop company ever.
Best laptop company. Also,
BIOS.
unfortunately, Asus starts doing this as well.
Really?
You can't just press F12 and go into a boot menu, boot from USB.
Yeah. It would be too easy, right?
Would be too easy. You have to go into the BIOS by like a special combination or an assist button on Sony.
What the fuck?
Then you have to enable the legacy mode because it's locked. It's the secure boot. And only then are you
But
allowed
why?
to boot a USB
But why
drive.
would you even like block this?
My theory, mate, is that they just have to send it to the company and they fix it.
Yeah,
so they make money.
They get some money from it.
Because other than that, they can't tell me it's about security.
So secure.
Because any like guy who wants to steal data, he's gonna figure out how to get around this. So
Definitely.
it's not security.
It's like Apple with the iPhone 7 and up with the Touch ID. If you rip the cable, not even like another original Touch ID will work. It just blocks the button.
Big middle finger.
It's security. Even if you buy the original part, it doesn't work. What security, my ass? Your bank security, I know.
Yeah, bank security. So, but this is only like making technicians the life hard.
Yes.
Nothing more for me.
Yes.
So
Yes.
stop that
Yeah,
piece
stop
of
it.
shit. Move.
Oh
Here
my
we are
God.
again.
Talking about piece of shit moves. Apple. Honestly. First of all, your T2 chip. What the... What's going on?
Yeah, it's like if you don't know, it erases. When you try to read from it, it erases itself. So the board is bricked.
Nice.
Yeah,
Very well done.
awesome.
You made the mindset. You build a chip to destroy the PC.
Yeah,
The
it's for
laptop.
security, mate.
You have security again for the bank account.
Yeah, so what if you're not maybe not up to speed about this? What Apple in the later models does is when you replace, for example, a screen or something, even with an OG part,
Yeah.
you need a software. I don't know how you do it. It's like probably a USB you plug in or something, or I don't know.
USB on a MacBook, yeah, nice.
Oh yeah. How can I thought that?
USB-C, yeah.
Maybe it's just you need to kind of run this software. Only Apple has it, and only then this screen is going to work.
I still think the software's gonna leak someday.
Hopefully it does.
I mean, I guess probably Apple has it somewhere so far back in.
But it's again shit for guys like us. If you want to fix something, if it's like a third party repair guy, you can't.
Yes.
It's same on iPhone 10s and up.
What's the?
The battery. It says like
Yeah, it's so bullshit.
service battery.
That's so bullshit.
Again, if you had that software, you could run the software and.
Also the home button thing, software.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you send it in and they click probably on the 2 megabyte big program. They click, tick, and done.
Yeah, for sure.
It's so stupid.
It's only there to hinder
Yeah.
to repair itself yourself.
Yeah, and over last year we both have repaired a lot of phones, so we know
We know, yeah, and nobody really, like, who profits from this other than the company?
I mean, no one.
Don't tell me about security.
So, yeah.
Don't tell me, mate. The security. It's about security when you want to replace like a screen on a laptop. Like,
It's secure.
yeah.
You know, because I don't know, the other one is not secure enough screen. I have no idea. Yeah.
Alright.
Talking about shit moves, Apple.
Apple.
And also other, but Apple started this.
Yeah, we can't always blame Apple.
No,
you know,
no.
other companies do it as well.
Sure.
But for sure, what I can say is Apple started this, removing important ports.
2016, right? Wasn't that? No, 15. 15 was the MacBook. There it started with this. The MacBook has one port. First of all, that's ridiculous.
One USB-C
and
port.
then it's USB-C. So it's like, and then people, I mean, if you're at university and your laptop battery is like almost low, and you need to plug it in, okay, you want to put a USB in, you shit.
Need an
out of
adapter.
luck.
You need an
No,
adapter.
you don't have no USB port left. That's the next
Yeah,
thing. You need
yeah.
an adapter, and then there's no
you
port
need an
left.
adapter for everything.
Yeah, you need a wireless USB. Maybe use iCloud. No, I don't know.
That's what they want. Yeah.
I mean, iCloud's awesome, but that's shit. I want both.
You try to like connect to a network via LAN. No way.
Good joke.
Or coming back to phones, on the iPhone 7, for example, they removed the headphone jack. It's for no good reason other than they sell more Bluetooth, AirPods, and adapter stuff.
Yeah.
And it's proven that they
sure.
really did that
It's
for
obvious. It's why they did, and also because we always roast Apple, so that no one. Yeah, but
Not always
You know,
Apple.
if we talk about this, how's it called again? Aux? No,
yeah,
the
headphone jack.
Thank you, headphone jack.
The
yes.
aux port,
yeah.
auxiliary.
The auxiliary, yeah. No, the headphone jack. Samsung, talking to you now. You laughed at Apple. You made a commercial pranking them.
They
Now
made
you're doing,
fun of this,
and now you're doing the exact same.
Yeah, it's yeah right. Yeah, it's
Because now
stupid.
they can sell the Galaxy Buds. Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, no, it's not. Again, it's only for commercialism, like so they can sell more adapters. And for me, there is no excuse. Like the laptop is too thin. I'm
Such
always
a-
coming back to this one machine, at the Lenovo Yoga
Yeah,
something.
which
It
we
had
saw,
a
yeah.
LAN port.
Did we film it?
Yes.
Look,
Like,
go
it
to
was-
the IFA video.
It was so thin like this, and you still had a flip up LAN port.
It's amazing.
So if you want, they can do it.
Sure. And look at Apple has so much as it at its disposal. If they want to, they could.
They could, yeah. If they could, but they're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, ports. We could talk about this all day
But
long.
Just for all the MacBooks now, maybe for example, why can't you have two USB-C on one side? I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
And like at least one USB-A. And
For backwards
one thing that we
compatibility.
really have to mention: you build a MacBook Pro and you get rid of the SD card slot. I even today I saw
Yes.
a YouTuber who said, "Well, professionals don't need an SD card slot." What? Where else?
what
Maybe,
about-
if you have the fancy red cameras that need like a hard drive, a proprietary
What
one.
about all the like photographers in the world or so?
I don't count.
Like how?
I have no idea. Don't ask.
Like you have to take an adapter
Yeah, sure.
and pay like $70 for the Apple adapter.
It's so ridiculous.
So yeah, imports like it's not no excuse the thinness or so.
No.
So yeah,
Stupid.
now we come to a different thing.
Yeah. Can roast other companies now.
Software subscriptions.
Adobe.
Adobe I think started with this long
with their
ago.
Adobe Cloud.
Creative Cloud. If you have been living under a rock, you don't know what a software subscription is. You sign up like for a newspaper or something. You pay monthly or yearly a fee, and in return you get to use the product.
Yeah. Why? Can I just pay full price and be done with it?
Yeah, I mean, sure. Back then, I mean, Photoshop is expensive.
It is, yes.
And I even talked to a guy who runs a designing company, and he said, like, yeah, back then we would just pay once
Yeah.
a license, and
Yeah.
I have it forever.
Yeah, and now
And
no,
now I have to monthly pay it's not even cheap.
Well, what does it cost?
I think if you have the full like cloud, it's over $100.
My God, yeah.
Yeah, so full like After Effects and Photoshop.
Yeah, if you need that.
I think they're doing that partially to stop piracy, you know.
They're not really doing it though, but there's still workarounds.
Yeah, there will always be. So software subscriptions. If you're a company, maybe it's a better, but for a private user, it's...
Yeah, and by the way, Microsoft, I heard they want to make Windows.
Windows as
Stop
a service.
Nutella, no. Stop it, put your Nutella bread down and stop it.
Yeah, I don't want to pay monthly for using Windows.
Yeah.
Or I was gladly paying these $250 like for Windows 7 Pro back then, you know.
Because you have it for years.
I have it for years.
Yeah.
But if I have to pay monthly or yearly for my operating system, like,
that's ridiculous. Yeah.
I just want to spend one time, and I know I spent that, and
Yes.
I know I'm not going to be charged for something else.
Yeah, exactly.
Every month, you know,
Yeah.
because I have other costs of living too, you know.
Yes, exactly. No, you just need to pay for Windows.
Yeah, Windows is so important.
Yeah.
This is also a big new trend, you know.
Yes.
How is it called from Amazon? Alexa.
Alexa and Siri
Siri.
and Google now.
Google. Yeah, this is the worst of all. Google
this
now.
is look.
Yeah. Now they can tell you a million times, oh, your data is all safe, all privacy.
So much bullshit.
You have to take their word for it.
Yeah.
Should you?
Take it and throw it in the bin.
No, I find it so funny because more and more people, a lot of my friends say, "Oh, I've got Alexa," and they go in their house like,
get it.
"Alexa, play this." Oh, I'm playing, like they say, "Alexa, play me like a Rolling Stone." I play 500 miles. No, but Alexa works pretty good.
Yeah, I have a friend who also has it. Yeah.
But I wouldn't want a voice assistant listening to me like all the time.
I don't know. Yeah.
Because you can turn it either way. It has to listen because it has to know when you activate.
That's what I don't get. People are always like, "What? It always listens? Yeah. How should it know that you talk?" I mean, honestly.
Or Google Now, like Hey Google, or how do you say Hey Google?
I have no idea. Mach mal Google.
Yeah, it's surely gonna work like that. No, but it's listening all the time. It's recording. It's sending everything to Google. It's processing and it's selling that to like advertise companies so they can. This is what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't want as cool as the smart home stuff is. Why do I need to say, "Hey Alexa, turn on the lights," when I can just go to the light switch?
Exactly.
And
It's
turn
just
on?
because we're too lazy.
Yeah, or I'm laying on the couch. Oh, Alexa, turn off the lights.
Yeah, it's exactly that. You pay for that.
You pay for that. I mean, there are sure, I can't think of any right now. There are sure, for example, disabled people.
Yeah, sure, that makes sense.
Voice commands are very useful.
Sure.
Like they can get around using a computer or something. Like in Catalina, they have this feature.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Stuff like this, I find it very, very good.
Yeah.
But for the normal person, really, do you need that? Or in the cars, it's not only on consumer devices, like on cars. When you say "Hey BMW,"
really?
Yes.
What?
Or "Hey Volkswagen,"
honestly?
Yes.
Wow.
Why do I need that? Set the temperature. I can just, it's literally in front of me.
Hey Volkswagen, turn the volume down. Turning the car off now.
Oh no! No, for real. Not a fan of it.
No, really not. No, NSA everywhere, especially Google now. If you really need an assistant. Not my Amazon is surely not better, but Google is the worst.
Google is. We can agree upon that.
Yeah, Google is the worst. Yeah. Yeah. Do you remember 2016?
I do.
The IFA where everyone was like, "We are
we are everything."
Yeah, we are everything. Yes, and now it's like.
They thought it's this huge breakthrough in gaming. Yeah.
Especially gaming, yes. It isn't. Coming from a guy who actually bought into the hype and bought.
So you can actually tell your opinion.
Yeah, because I actually bought into the hype and bought the PlayStation VR, No, look, it's nice. Yes, I mean the picture isn't HD. That's kind of crap, but yeah, the PlayStation.
We need to work on that as well.
Yeah, the PlayStation just too weak. Maybe the next one. I heard that the 5 should have again big focus on VR. So, it's sure it's nice, but I never found I had like this honeymoon phase where you like the first 3 days you're like, yeah, awesome, you always played. I played Resident Evil like in the VR and it was nice, but then I found myself, I'm just gonna play like always.
Yeah, I could understand. I mean, I've never really played a game, like really only tested it and stuff, but I was never overwhelmed by it. Like, I never thought, oh, I need to have that. And I've never thought I was going to be the breakthrough. Like, in 10 years, everyone's just sitting here with like, VR glasses.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it's going to be, yeah?
No. I think that it's overrated. This is what I think, my
yeah,
opinion.
It is.
I think they're still going to like continue developing
as you heard, the PlayStation 5 is going to have a big focus on it.
Yes, and I heard also, and this is maybe the only real use I could see it having a future, like in training situations.
Yeah,
but
I heard the military also has this for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I can imagine. So maybe in training situations.
That could make sense, yes, but I don't know, for gaming, it's nice, it's a gimmick in my opinion.
Yeah, they had to do something new.
Yeah.
Alright, coming from VR, let's go to...
Smart everything. Smart toilets.
Smart
table.
Smart table. Hey table, yeah. Hey.
Hey!
No, we already kind of scratched the surface like with Alexa, like in smart home. My question to you guys, do you really need like a smart
kitchen?
Smart refrigerator.
Yeah, what's up with that? Samsung, it's even released. You can buy it. I
yes, I saw. We saw the prototype.
Why?
Yeah, it's cool. You have a tablet in the refrigerator, but
why?
Like, can't you just open it up and see what's on there?
I mean, I imagine it must be. Isn't that even like more annoying if you go in the kitchen? I don't know. Hey Samsung, how is it? Bixby, right? Hey Bixby.
Yeah.
Hey Bixby, do I have still 1 liter of milk left? And it's like. It's probably like, you idiot, open yourself.
No, I don't get that. I mean, sure, there are probably some nice aspects of like smart home. For example, if you can like dim the lights with your phone or so, it's nice. It's not totally necessary.
No, it's not, no.
But like, you really need like one day like a smart toilet which says, oh, you need to flush, or the pipe is going to be stuck.
Oh God.
No, just joking. I mean, can you think of an example? Like a smart device? Like an Internet of Things device?
Smart bag.
And what can it do?
Hey bag, play the sound.
Yes, like always. Having voice assistance, like this is the only thing you always have.
It would be great for those cool guys walking in the trams with their big speaker. Everyone's like,
turn it down.
Yeah.
I turn it up.
Oh God.
Smart
everything.
But I think this is a huge, coming up huge in the next years.
Yeah, it's gonna be big. Yeah.
A smart. What do I know? Smart glass? Is that
Apple
coming
is
back?
actually making one.
Really?
Next year, I heard.
Holy shit.
It's actually, they want to make that replace the iPhone in the foreseeable future. I have no idea how, but...
They have really glasses?
Yes! Like AR glasses. They want to do the Google Glass.
Like Google Glass
Yes.
was a big failure.
Yeah, we'll see.
So yeah, we will see.
Just 5,000 bucks.
Just write us some examples, some good and some bad examples of smart stuff.
Yes, exactly.
A good thing would, for example, be a smart watch.
Yeah.
It's a really useful thing.
That makes sense, yes.
Alright. Again, back to gaming.
I don't get this. Now, Apple showed this also at a keynote,
Let's do a summary of this.
Yeah, the Lego keynote, but it's cool. You had an iPad and then the Lego thing or Minecraft would happen and you could move around, watch the Minecraft world and also interact with it. Yeah, it's nice, don't get me wrong. It's cool tech, but would you, honestly guys, would you take a AAA game and then walk around your room
but with the tablet in your hand,
and be Like, I mean, would you really?
But it's even like imagine how shit it would look, because you will basically work like wander around a table where nothing is.
Yeah.
And you're like,
You must look like the. I mean, like we are. You look like an idiot doing it.
no. But apart from that, for example, I'm thinking of children, because it mostly appears to children. I think.
Just buy them real Lego.
Would
please.
you, for example, would you like to have your children play a real Lego set, like build a real Lego
and actually learn something?
and learn something, or just have your iPad and they're like, oh. Like I wouldn't support that.
That's also like a trend. Like only you give your children at age 3 like a tablet and be like, yeah, do your stuff. Watch
Yeah,
your
but it's
videos.
not good.
No, it's not good.
No,
not
for
at
sure
all.
not. Yeah.
I also disagree with that.
So AR gaming,
I don't see the point.
Pokemon Go,
Again, it's nice, and I heard Apple really wants to support AR. They believe in it.
augmented reality.
That's I think like the Apple Glass probably will also work with VR. Right?
Yeah, sure.
AR, sorry. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
VR.
It will display like, and yeah.
No, like Google Glass.
I even I watched a presentation from a company who develops AR,
Okay.
and he says, it's going to be so educative one day, because
I
you
see
have
what he means.
you have this, for example, smart glass, and you walk around the city, and it's saying, oh, here's, like, for example, in Vienna, here's the Stephansdom, here's the. If you go close, you can see, Stephansdom, I know, yes.
Thank you. In schools it would make sense, maybe. That's where I can see it. Like,
I mean, that's not all bad. Sure, you can maybe learn something when you wander around. Oh, it's this street, and this guy, like.
yeah.
But
I don't know. I don't
we will
see.
see.
Yeah, especially in gaming, I don't see the point.
Yeah. So that's AR.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think it would more make sense in utilitarian stuff.
Yes.
Like the Measure app.
That's
awesome.
great. That's actually really great. Yeah.
I can definitely see like some workers like on like a construction site only standing with their
It works really
tablet
well,
and
yeah.
see, it's this long.
And it's just getting better.
So it's also all machine learning, so it can be really fastly improved.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So now we come back to repairing stuff.
Yeah, glue down your battery everywhere. Why? Just put it in.
Yeah, maybe even make it accessible. But we're asking too much.
We're asking too much now.
Like back in the days where you had the laptop only having battery, flip, take it out, done. These are long gone,
Like
Or
like
here,
back in the days.
this is an S4, by
Yeah.
the way.
There it is, and you just
How long did that take?
1 second.
So now imagine swapping the battery on the S7, for example.
Yeah, half an hour.
Now you're good then.
That's fast.
Because
right?
first you need to like heat it, so you
Yeah.
don't destroy the plastic.
Okay, let's say
inside.
1 hour.
And make sure you don't puncture it,
And the
because
pull tabs.
iPhone with their pull tabs. And now they're even starting to do that on laptops. Try replacing a battery in a MacBook Pro. Like I wouldn't like.
No,
dare
I
it.
wouldn't try. No.
It's
no.
way too dangerous.
If you puncture this battery, oh yeah,
Yeah,
Armageddon in your house.
you have fireworks.
I remember like the pull tab. Oh god! And if you make pull tabs, how about making them like actually hold?
Yeah.
How about making them good quality, like the iPhone? Oh, like they're built really well from the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have those shit pull tabs where you pull side,
And then
and now the fun's gonna begin.
maybe because you have to kind of go under there, try to retrieve it.
Yeah,
and
I
it's
remember.
terrible.
Yeah, I remember. I had this problem once, and I got so sick. It was so dangerous. I took my knife and I was like on the bottom, right? Because it doesn't work. I don't know.
Yeah, you have to.
And then, well, I got it out. Suddenly the room began to smell. I was like, whoa!
Holy shit.
I pulled it out for the night outside, like no.
Just
no.
to be sure, yeah.
That was
But
nothing.
yeah, we have done many repairs on iPhones with batteries, and like sometimes they would go out, but it's an 80% chance that they're gonna rip.
Yeah.
I will say
Yeah,
80%.
I had this only once where they didn't rip.
Yeah. So, fucking pull tabs, they suck.
Oh yes.
And when you do the same on laptops and stuff,
Just do this. Why can't you do this from
Yeah.
back then?
no, because then it would last you longer.
Yeah, true. You
So,
could just like buy a cheap battery. No, that's not.
Because if you are owner of this and you're not tech savvy, you don't need to go like to somebody like us to change
Exactly.
it. Everybody.
Everyone knows how to do it.
So
Yeah. But yeah, we're asking too much again.
Yeah. All right.
No,
Coming back to the end here, services and subscriptions that are, well, shit. I will think of Apple TV Plus.
Oh yes.
I mean, sure, there's a big market out there for streaming, and they want to get into this.
Yes, but with five series.
Yeah, and then you have, for example, Amazon Prime, and Netflix.
With like millions of movies to watch. Well.
And it's not even that more expensive.
Mm.
So I don't see why.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see maybe over time.
Yeah, and also, what did I also write? Google Stadia.
Google Stadia is such a fail. I mean, if you consider Apple TV isn't yet a fail. We'll see about it, right?
We'll see, yeah.
Yeah, but Google Stadia, I say it now, it's a fail. And you guys know when we predict something.
Yeah, it's usually true, yeah.
No,
I would agree, yes.
Yeah, I mean, Google Stadia's promise was always like, you can play 4K 60 on your phone, on your tablet, on your MacBook, and if you know one thing, you can't play on the MacBook. So,
yeah, in theory it sounded really awesome.
Exactly,
yeah.
but then you have to consider, first of all, if you want 4K 60, you need to pay monthly. Otherwise, it's actually free.
A lot. You have to pay a lot.
Yeah, and then here's the fun thing, because everyone will think, I pay $10 a month, and then I get the games.
No.
You
have to pay the games, yeah. So you pay the games and the service and your internet provider.
Of course, yeah.
You know, sure, there are a lot of kids out there where the parents pay that, so they don't even know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have to factor it in.
Yeah.
So if you add that all up, it's coming up on 30.
Well,
it depends on what games you buy.
Sure, if you buy a AAA, it's $60-70.
So yeah. And then you can only play it there, you know.
Yeah, and then it even doesn't work. There are a lot of games that don't even a lot of games don't even work at 4K. Nice.
And imagine, like, playing Google Stadia in a developing country from the internet perspective, as we have here in Austria. Terrible internet.
Yeah.
Germany is also terrible in international.
Mm.
And you can't play in most regions here. You couldn't play even if you paid because the internet's just not there.
It's true.
So you need a pretty good fast internet and So Google Stadia. We will see, but
for right now
it
looks like a fail.
And also, I mean, I'm not really that good with Google Stadia news, but I heard it's not even got that good of a value. Like, it doesn't even have so much offers. Like, it doesn't offer all like important games or so.
Yeah, the catalog is very small right now.
So yeah, that's even worse than.
Yeah, because we will see. I think it's like a spiral of doom. Because right now not a lot of people are playing it, right? And then developers won't support it, and that's like...
Oh yeah, you're right, yeah. We'll see. Google has already, unfortunately, a lot of failed projects.
Oh yes, and if we know one thing, as soon as Google smells that the shit will hit the fan, they just scrap it immediately before even trying to fix it. Google Plus.
This never took off. No.
That was horrible, yeah.
So yeah. And...
Why?
That's a minor thing.
Yeah, no, that's not a minor thing.
Give an example.
That's like the most annoying thing. Like, honestly, Apple does this, but a lot of companies, even Microsoft does this sometimes.
Yeah.
Why? If I see a loading bar, right? When did it annoy me so much? I don't remember anymore. It was a big installation, which took like half an hour. It's fine. But they don't tell me that, so I have no idea. I see just the bar stands still, and I'm like, should I guess now?
You have to calculate yourself, take a measure and calculate.
You look at how it moves by pixel, I don't know. It's ridiculous. Can you just program a little bar with the percentage?
No, too much.
Yeah, it's not simplistic.
Yeah, or on the later Mac OS installations, like they have now this tiny little bar.
Very thin, like...
But they have the time.
Yeah, they do that, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Apple does it actually better now.
Yeah, but Apple also sometimes has these loading bars in OS X where it's not even like a bar that goes from empty to full. It's like only this loading bar which does this animation, you know. This
oh no!
And you're like, how should I know how long it's gonna take?
Hey, just wait.
So yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's a minor thing, but it's so annoying.
And why can Windows 95 installer show like a percentage and like Windows 10 it's only at this
And don't even ask me.
simplicity?
Yes, simplicity, my ass.
Alright. So this is I think the last, right?
I think, yeah.
Smartphone cameras.
No, the second. Almost last.
Okay, almost last. We're coming to an end.
Yes.
Smartphone cameras. You would say, what smartphone cameras are great nowadays? 4K, 60 frames, a lot of megapixels, wide angle.
So Samsung at the CES just released a 48 megapixel phone camera. 42, sorry.
Yeah,
But
fine,
why?
all nice.
Yeah, sure, yes.
But why do we need like 4 cameras on a phone? Or 5? How much does the Fold have?
The Galaxy S20 that's coming. 20 for some reason. They're skipping.
They're like 20.
Like Apple skips two
Yes,
numbers. We skip all the
We
numbers.
skip 10 numbers.
Yes. I don't know. No, yeah.
Like Samsung is like, we always have S2, S3, S5. We have now S10. Let's call it S20.
Yes, because it's so important. Oh, come on, what's happening today?
Phone calls are happening. I'll pause.
No, it's just maybe let me look again. Like my phone also has 2 cameras. It's fine, and I argue 2 cameras is fine. Or
Yeah.
3. I understand 3.
It's pushing it.
Yeah,
but,
it's pushing, but I understand. Like you have a normal camera, you have a wide. I get that too, because sometimes it's nice, and telephone is always nice. You
Yeah.
need to improve. That's always nice. Optical zoom is nice.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, it's awesome that you can do this on the phone. Actually, like Huawei with its incredible like telephoto zoom.
Yeah,
like
the
that's.
technology behind that is awesome.
But that's where we were. The Galaxy S20.
Yeah.
5 to 6. I'm not sure. 5 to 6. What?
One like the night vision camera, then the super night vision, and the zoom, super ultra zoom, super wide angle,
Super ultra wide edge plus.
No, for real.
Yeah.
There are like no normal person will even understand
Yeah.
like what
Yeah.
what these cameras all do.
Most people won't even use it. I mean, hell, there are people who have an iPhone 11 and don't know that they need to pull up the resolution to 4K.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the most ridiculous thing.
Say cameras are good, improving
Yes.
cameras, awesome, but just not too many.
And next
you know,
year, well, in 2 years' time, there will be the whole thing will be like 50 cameras, like night vision.
So yeah, that was smartphone cameras.
Yeah.
Now the last.
Slow CPUs in modern smart TVs. Now, this is one thing that you can talk about.
Oh yes, I mean my smart TV is for sure not new.
Yeah.
I mean it's about a couple of years old.
Mhm.
But from the beginning, when you would press the Samsung like menu,
Yeah.
it would always go like,
Oh god.
and I'm like, we have all this advanced technology today. We have like a Snapdragon with like 8 cores available.
We have like 64-bit smartwatches.
We have 64-bit smart. Why can't you just take a normal, may it be a dual core
Yeah.
CPU or whatever,
It's enough.
that
yeah.
can do these animations
No.
and not make me wait.
No, it costs them 10 cents more. No.
And same like on a lot of other, not only CPUs, but you said on Wi-Fi
Yeah.
cards.
I have this problem right now. That's why it hits home. No, really, I have, my TV like has this problem. It just always loses the Wi-Fi, and I thought it's just maybe the model, which also is shit because it was an expensive TV. But like all the TVs have this, like they're just building crap Wi-Fi chips. It's just not important. It's just the Wi-Fi.
You just the Wi-Fi.
It's just.
You just want to stream 4K or so.
It's just the most important thing almost in the TV nowadays for younger people.
Yeah, for sure. And so I just don't get. I mean, they cheap out on stuff. If the TV is like $400,
No, not
sure,
even
it's
then.
not even then.
No.
It's okay. But when it's 1,000, 2,000, like it's the new Samsung QLED with whatever, and then you put in like a CPU from like 2011, like why?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's bad for the user experience.
Yes, exactly. And the best thing is people tell me you just put in a LAN. Yeah, but why? It doesn't fix the problem.
doesn't
It
fix
just
the
goes
problem.
around the problem.
It's like a Steve Jobs way of dealing with the
Hold it
problem.
differently.
Hold it differently. Yeah, just put in land.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so yeah.
No, this is not like it's 2020. It doesn't need to be.
No, it definitely. Anyway, if you design a product, or another thing like with the LG ones, surely Samsung has this as well. There's some features You have like screen sharing, which is nice actually. You can like take a Windows PC and the picture will be sent there. It's nice.
Yeah.
But sometimes this feature actually causes those problems with the TV. Because it's always like searching and you have to take it off. Turn it off. And it's, why even make the feature? I mean, can you program it so that it doesn't...
So it's not refined. It's buggy.
Sometimes, yeah.
So it's also not something you want on an expensive
like,
TV.
If I pay $1,000 for a TV, it works, as Steve Jobs also said. It just works.
Yeah, it should. Yeah, there's no excuse. So
yes.
yeah, that's I think everything. In conclusion, what do we say? There's a lot of great modern tech out there. Yeah. CPUs are as fast as ever.
Yes.
Like everything is as fast as ever. Why do we have to deal with slow CPUs? Why do we have to deal with software that you have to use to repair smartphones and tablets and everything?
Why?
Or even laptops and
look, the company should just for this decade maybe focus on one thing. Us, the consumer, maybe take all your greed, shove it up your
yes.
Try to maybe look more at us because we buy your stuff.
Yes, we buy your stuff, and maybe not only focus on making it thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner, and making it faster and faster and faster because everything is just so fast. Maybe make it more refined, make it more repairable, make it just better user experience.
Yes, maybe build PCs and laptops that lasts for more than 2 years.
Yes,
would be nice.
Yeah.
TVs where the modems don't break after not even a year.
So yeah, guys. So tell me what you think.
Yes.
And let us know if you have found any trends that you don't like.
What's a trend that you really dislike?
Yeah. So yeah, this is our ramble video done.
Yes. So we'll see you in the next video.
See you later.
Alligator.